Oaxaca City is an unbelievably beautiful city to walk around in. It's just so colorful, and there's amazing buildings pretty much everywhere. In this video, I take you on a tour of Oaxaca de Juarez, otherwise known as Oaxaca City. That cathedral in the background, Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman, probably the most famous landmark in Oaxaca City. But the interesting thing I find about Oaxaca City is that almost every building is interesting. Like, there's just so much color here. All these old buildings are just so beautiful to look at. There's also amazing restaurants like everywhere, but the color is just so vibrant. You got beautiful greenery too. Contrast of the green and the all the vibrant colors. The central area is not huge either. It's really walkable. Most of the attractions are within kind of a 15-20 minute walk to each other in the Centro Historico. And you do have what I love called the Andador Turístico, which is basically like a pedestrian boulevard that goes right past this Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman, and you can take it right into basically the other part of Centro, where the Zocalo and the main church on the square is. Really, all these streets are just so colorful and so walkable. It's like a feast for the senses. The color, the smells, beautiful architecture. That is just such a beauty. Doesn't get much more stunning than that. Wow. It's a nice contrast between the plants in front of it and the cathedral. This is the Andador Turístico, basically a pedestrian walkway that goes right past that cathedral and straight ahead into the other kind of main tourist sites like the Zocalo. But this street itself is very beautiful. The cobblestone streets and all the color above, beside, everywhere. There's restaurants and businesses. It's a very comfortable place to walk. So you have to watch for cars so much. Unless you're crossing the street like this, there is cross traffic going through it. Full of color. Starting to see a lot of the Day of the Dead and the La Catrina decorations, because it's the the middle of October, so they're starting to get out all the decorations. These colorful rainbow decorations in the sky are a nice touch as well. This next street is basically the main street that goes through Centro, and the Zocalo and the big church in the Zocalo are right on this street. That's the church right there. And the Zocalo just over there. The pedestrian boulevard continues down here, and then you can kind of come back around and see the Zocalo and the church. This is basically like the main kind of most central tourist area. Interesting looking setup here. The more that you walk, the more that you find interesting things. Oh wow. That is beautiful. Interesting things in every direction. One of the markets, there's a couple markets right in the middle of Centro, and at night there's well, inside there's tons of food of course, but at night there's kind of street food lining the street there. I always end back up on this pedestrian walkway because it's just so nice to walk on. Kind of come back around in a circle. The Zocalo and the main church and square is right over there. There's still just more beautiful buildings all over the place. smell of the chocolate coming out of the store is unbelievable. You see these around a fair bit. I think it must be a chain. Mayordomo La Casa del Chocolate. Just pure chocolate smell. Mercado Benito Juarez. This is kind of heading away a little bit from the Centro. I mean, it's still right beside the Centro, but it's getting out a little bit of the most touristy area. And again, no matter what direction you go, just beautiful stonework, beautiful buildings. This is the main cross street going through town. Definitely got to watch where you're stepping. There's open holes a lot and the sidewalk's super uneven. This colorful building looks freshly painted. There's an art museum. It's not open now, but actually when those doors are open, there's like a beautiful courtyard that you kind of walk into. Looks amazing. This area here has, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 or 3 really beautiful churches right beside each other. Amazing view of the mountains. Serious big block steps to go down there. The houses on the hill with all the colors, I'm imagining that's also what Guanajuato looks like.